I'm Fahad Khan. I'm the CEO for ICS Arabia and our new formed JV, which is Desert Dragon, which is also a data center co-location facility. So ICS Arabia is basically a US firm which came into Saudi Arabia back in 2013, and it's been around in Saudi, been growing with the country. We provide technology solutions. So our key areas of expertise are data centers, which we design, build, and operate. It's also command centers, which we again design, build, and operate. And then we have a huge number of ICT or ELV systems, which we design and develop for various different big government projects. So that's been what we've been doing in Saudi Arabia. What I see over the next 5 years is there's a huge demand for data centers, there's a huge demand for command centers, there's a huge demand for ICT because of all the big construction mega projects that are going on. So I think as ICS, what we're looking at is the idea of taking on some niche large mega projects, which is what we do. We currently have under our existing execution about 2.5 to 3 billion real worth of Saudi Arabian real worth of projects already in the kingdom. So I see that number extending. It's going to grow. We now have 3 data centers in construction, and we're hoping for another 4. So that's definitely going to take up the whole next 5 years. So I think the challenges in this region are a couple. Again, skilled labor, that's always something that you're looking for, very strong certified entities, having understanding of what your client needs, as well as being able to execute it. So, getting your clients educated, understanding, raised to the level that they actually can be delivered. That's always been a challenge. It's something that we work with. But then, of course, the region brings a lot of difficulties when you're dealing with data centers. They're energy intensive. They require, the hot climate over here is obviously something that you have to take into account. So getting all of those elements figured out is the main challenges that we face. So sustainability is now a very key feature of what everybody's looking for. So of course, we are catering our requirements according to that. So we're looking at our vendor supply chain, and we're making sure that all of our supply chain and vendors now cater to sustainability as well as carbon neutral footprint. That's an important thing that we're looking at. We're also looking at how we develop facilities and even the planning of them. So the facilities itself, we do a lot of the engineering from the what we call greenfield facilities. So we're able to design the facility and then execute it, and that gives us a lot of room to play with how we're going to engineer it to be really efficient. This is important. Brownfield facilities, which are already there, are much more difficult to really work with. So that's something we've had the luxury of really working with. So sustainability, carbon neutral footprint, made in Saudi, that's a big thing over here. So using local content, all of these things are things that we're looking at in our new projects. Saudi Arabia is going through an amazing transition, right? We've got an extremely youthful population. Know that the data requirements in this country, the communication requirements, the IT requirements are going to be just enormous. With that in mind, Vision 2030, which was crafted in this country, has taken that into account. Basically, what we're looking at is the current total number of data centers and capacity available needs to basically be quadrupled, okay? So Desert Dragon has been formed by ICS Arabia, a leader in design and build of data centers, and CMI International, which is China Mobile International, which is the world's largest mobile subscriber base, 500 million plus mobile subscribers, and a couple of other key technology partners. We've all come together, we've created a joint venture which is called Desert Dragon. Desert Dragon data centers are going to be launched across the kingdom. So they're going to be in Riyadh, in Jeddah, in Dammam, and in Neom. So basically covering all the major cities in the country. And the idea behind this amazing data center conglomerate was that we want to really provide the best quality, uptime certified, design and facility and operations, also LEED certified, also catering to sustainability as well as the best technology. Also, these data centers are going to be for the future. So we're taking into account AI requirements. This will be, inshallah, we're hoping, the first immersive data center. So this is going to provide immersive cooling. So up to 100 kilowatts per rack of immersive cooling. This is, again, all cutting edge stuff. So Desert Dragon really is that, amazing new footprint of data centers, which is going to be launched in Saudi Arabia, and it's going to allow for meeting the Vision 2030. So we're launching 187 megawatts of data centers. The Vision 2030 outlaid that we want 1,000 megawatts more in the next 3 to 4 years. And we're basically going to be creating 187 megawatts within the next 2 years. So we're really almost taking up a fifth of that vision. So we think we're really, providing to the country as we thought we would when we first came in here. So this was a very interesting event, DCCI in Saudi. I think there's a lot more needed over here. Clearly, having technical vendors available and a lot of people being able to come in and interact with them and really ask them questions really gives you an amazing opportunity to showcase products and services. And then the speeches are all very much catering to the actual requirements that are there right now. So I think this is a very successful event for the fact that it allows people to actually interact with speakers and understand things, talk to them off-site. That really helps you really get your questions answered. So I think it's a very nice event.